As with the chicken or egg story, many Americans wonder what comes first, an electric vehicle or a charging station. Well, that truck stop you've been driving by all these years could soon be an electric vehicle charging station. Pilot Flying J, long a refueling stop for long-haul truckers, wants EV owners to pull in, plug in, and come into their stores and restaurants while their car is charging. You've done this big deal with General Motors to bring electrification charging stations to your stations. Why?
The world is changing in some interesting ways, right? And EVs have a lot of support, and they're moving forward. And that's a customer base that we think is important, is going to be increasingly important, and clearly GM does too. Right? GM is selling a lot of EVs and has plans to sell at a certain point in time almost exclusively EVs. And I think after 2035, only EVs for their entire business plan. So they're all in on this. Now, for us, it's a new market that we want to make sure we're taking care of.
Pilot is partnering with General Motors and the charging company EVgo. GM, like other car makers, knows many Americans have range anxiety, worried an EV charge won't get them where they want to go and there won't be enough stations to get a charge. Already, GM and EVgo are planning more than 3,000 chargers around the country. With Pilot, 500 of its 750 stations around the country will have a place to plug in. Are these going to be in your system, every 40, 50 miles apart?
That's the intention. Yes, is every 50. Now, we're not perfectly set up to be at every 50 miles, but the intention is through our network, we're in a lot of places. So we can, we are looking at getting towards every 50 mile.
EVgo will install the chargers and maintain them. Pilot will own them, but they will all be part of the automaker's network, offering advantages to owners of GM vehicles. These will be DC fast chargers, delivering up to 350 kilowatts of power, some of the fastest chargers out there. Pilot Flying J is using this deal to help bolster its plans to spend $1 billion upgrading its truck stops to make them attractive to EV drivers. So what will the experience be like if I was to drive an EV into a Pilot station? How long is it going to take for me to charge? I take it part of the reason you like this is because I may come up into the store and have something to eat or a cup of coffee or sit down and read.
You're right. You're right. We worked hard to set up those amenities for, as you mentioned at the beginning, for the professional driver who often has to stop or needs to park overnight for a variety of reasons. So we've set up to provide a lot of amenities over time. So we'd love to take advantage of that and provide that for the passenger driver as well. What's the experience going to be like? We're really working hard to make sure it's a premium experience. What do I mean by that? Having canopies over the so you're not out in the sun or in the rain when you're plugging in and trying to figure that out. Having it be very easy so you don't have to open 3 or 4 apps to figure out how to get things charged. And would love for people to come in and enjoy the amenities that we offer. We do think that that's a difference, right? Having a place that's open 24 hours, clean bathrooms, well lit, great food offerings. We think that's going to be a difference.
This is the future.
This is the way to the future, right? Where we ultimately land, I don't know, but this is the path, we think.
The 3 partners say they hope to use some of that government infrastructure money to help change a truck stop into a charging stop. I'm David Curley. That's Full Throttle.